Hello, my friends. Welcome to Been My Pleasure. My name is JC. Joining me today is my pixelated friend, hashtag Pimp Player exclamation point, and he's
Boy,
going boy, and he is going to share with you some tips and advice for advanced tips and gratuity.
as far as tips go, we all go to work to make money. Some of us enjoy our job more than others, some don't. Me personally, I actually really enjoy the service industry. But it's a love-hate thing. Just with everything you love, there's something you hate about it, whether it's people, your job, or, a passion, pet peeves, whatever. There's things that apply, regardless of we're getting off topic. So, as far as tips go, one thing that I try to apply to just about anything I do in life is work ethic. Just work hard. If it's something that you go to work for about 8 hours a day, maybe it's 4 hours a day, but it's taking up a certain portion of your life. And if it's something you're going to do, work hard at it. Try to do the best that you can because it's taking up a considerable amount of your life. So why wouldn't you want to excel in what you're doing? Or at least know that if you walk out with a poor amount of money that night, that you try to be, at least you try to stay in a good mood, which isn't always possible. Whether you have poor guests, whether we're talking attitude, money, or just in general, or whether you're bringing your home issues to work, which you should try not to do. You know that you tried your best, and you can't be mad because it's kind of out of your control at that point. But try to work hard. When you work hard, people notice. I live in Phoenix, Arizona, so there's a lot of people in the industry in Phoenix. So if you work hard, people that are also in the industry, which very well could be at a number of your tables, whether you know it or not, they're able to actually read the restaurant to a degree. And like when I go out and eat somewhere, I can tell if I'm somewhere where my server has 10 tables, where somebody that isn't in the industry wouldn't notice that because the universe surrounds them. No offense to anybody that's eating out. I'm just saying it's a work thing. You don't understand because you haven't done it before. They will notice that you have 10 tables, you're running around doing the best job that you can, and that you're dropping off drinks, and, just try to communicate and work really hard. When you work hard, whether it's for you and your other coworkers, your friends are more likely, or your coworkers are more likely to help you out. I try to do everything I can with my free time, whether it's bussing my coworkers' tables, to making sure that their guests are okay, and when you do that, if you're completely slammed, they're more likely to help you out when you need help. And so, that's one thing to touch on. But also, they just recognize, they realize it. So just work hard and just communicate. Communication is a large thing because there's a lot of people that aren't in the industry and they don't know that they're not the only table you have, even though you're running around half the restaurant managing as much stuff as you possibly can. And just let them know what's going on. Just tell them, hey, I'll be right back with your drinks in a moment. I have to take their drink order and they just sat right before you, so I'll be back with your drinks in 3 minutes if that's the case. Just let people know, that way they don't think that you're ignoring them, because it's not their fault, they don't understand where you're coming from. So just work hard and try to be sincere, and if you are in a good mood, just care, and if you find common ground with somebody, whether they're from the same place you are, or you guys have something in common, or maybe they're just pleasant people to serve, or tend bar to. Just enjoy their company, laugh, and just, exchange words, and just have a good time. Just try to be in a good mood. Vibes, energy is definitely a good thing. I've definitely made great tips when I haven't been in a good mood, because some people understand, or you're trying really hard, or they're just nice people. But when I'm in a good mood, I do good. And that's just what it is. You look good. Try to dress well. Dress nicely. Make sure your uniform's on point. Do your hair. Make sure your uniform's not wrinkled. You don't have food stains everywhere. Be presentable, because then not only are people going to think that you are presentable, because you're selling yourself in a degree. Whether it's women, we all know that guys are more likely to tip a girl if they find her attractive, but it also goes the other way. If you're presentable, you might possibly make more money. Whether that's only one table that's going to tip you better because they're impressed that you're presentable, whatever, you're here to make money. So just try to do everything possible that you can think of, because you go to work to make money. So just why not do the best you can in all areas.
That sounds about right. Be professional. All right. Show up with a clean uniform. Show up with a good attitude. Be there to work. Being professional, especially we are in a place where there's a lot of service industry people. So if you're serving someone and you're professional, not just going through the motions, but treating them with the respect, the camaraderie that he was talking about, the guest engagement, which we've talked about in the past, all of that stuff adds up. If you're a professional and not just walking up and throwing food down and going, here you go, and walking away, treat them with the respect they deserve. Treat them with the respect that you would want them to treat you with. And I would think that they would treat you with respect as a server and give you the tip share and gratuity on top of that. All right. You got one more to say? You said you think you might have one more?
Yeah, and just as far as tips go, I mean, everything, it's a circle of life in the restaurant industry, and everything's connected in some way. You know, get off your cell phones and help out your coworkers. Like, if you're sitting there on your cell phone half the time, help out your coworkers, because eventually they're going to come help you out, and you're going to get tipped, because when you have 10 tables and you can only handle 8, your coworkers are going to take care of your other 2 tables because you helped them out when you weren't on their cell phone. Well, that's just how I feel, so.
Yeah, teamwork's big. We talked about that last week with Brohamovich. Ebrohamovich. You saw that one?
Yes.
Thanks for watching.
Yes. Yeah, I did. I did catch that.
All right. Well, thank you, my friends. I hope you found this as helpful as other tips that we've put out in the past. If you've enjoyed this content and would like to see more like it, by all means, click on my pixelated friend's face to subscribe to this channel and see more like it. If you've enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up if you have the time. If you don't like it, give us a thumbs down. If you don't have the time, don't bother. And if you'd like to ask us some questions or perhaps comment upon what we've said, by all means, leave a comment below. As far as that goes, I guess that's that. Thank you very much for joining us. Until next time, my name is JC. It has been my pleasure.